decentralized project power and what does it say about it is covered with biological and you are going to this presentation, but as usual, the point of starting of presentations to a bit about our project. We are building a decentralization platform, and we have released and the NFTs. What is about NFTs is that they're based on three-dimensional objects, which to be special software, which are low and this is the and to create what we decided for that is it opens on the dimensional screen, it loads the 3D object, and then it starts animating the 3 objects in a way of moving it in a random fashion around this window, which it did open. But in addition to the coding, displaying and animating of the 3D object, our 3D software engine has a number of additional capabilities. The first capability of our 3D engine is the capability of speaking. Then voice or kind of base voice flavors and or can console speed man like person or a very person, and if on the other voice a female voice and this voice has been spoken in a fancy manner, then this voice can come as the voice of a girl, or it can come as the voice of a funny person. So that's it regarding to the speaking capability. And the next capability that we have for our 3D NFTs is the capability of voice recognition. Our 3D NFTs can recognize voice commands, and like if, for example, we have a 3D NFT which is animated like moving in a random fashion around the window which has been opened, you can issue your first voice command to the 3D NFT to stop moving, and then the 3D NFT is going to stand still and stop moving. Then you can issue additional voice commands to the 3D NFT to move left, move right, move up, move down, zoom in, zoom out, rotate. And then the 3D NFT is going to fulfill each of these voice commands and move left, then move right, move up, then move down, come closer, zoom in, go farther away, zoom out, and start rotating. So that's it regarding to the voice recognition capability. And the next capability that we have for our 3D NFTs is the capability of them having basic artificial intelligence. Wow, really, wow. Um, you can ask 3D NFT what is your name, and then the 3D NFT is going to reply with their name. You can ask the 3D NFT to describe something. For example, describe Web3 or describe decentralization or describe Russia. And then the 3D NFT is going to describe in few sentences about Web3 or about decentralization or about the country called Russia. So that's it regarding to the basic artificial intelligence capability. And the last but not least important capability for our 3D NFTs is the capability of seeing them in real 3 dimensions. You can go to our website, and this is, I can give the URL and the name of the website for our 3D NFT marketplace. It is 3dnft.decentralizedweb.org. 3D NFT is written in a way of the number 3, then the letter D, then 3 other letters NFT. And it is all together 3D NFT. Then there is dot. Then there are 2 words which are all together. Decentralized web. Then there is dot and it's with org. Again, it's 3d.decentralizedweb.org. When you click on collection, then you're going to see a link pointing to, and we're going to offer several glasses which you can order. And when you see glasses, you're going to see that of these glasses blue. Stereoscopic means is that a part of GNT is going to be displayed in red or reddish colors, and another part of the 3D NFT is going to be displayed in blue or bluish colors. Then you can put the glasses that you received on, and you can request displaying of the 3D NFT in a way of stereoscopics, and then you're going to see the 3D NFT as coming out of the flat two-dimensional computer screen, and you're going to see the 3D NFT in real 3 dimensions. So that's it regarding to the capabilities of our 3D NFTs and our 3D software engine. But let me tell you a little bit about our marketplace. Like if you look at traditional NFT marketplaces, you can see that almost every NFT marketplace is showing, and it has items which are based on two-dimensional images, most often JPEG or PNG images. And what is the other thing, if a creator comes to the ordinary NFT marketplace and they want to list their collection of NFTs on this marketplace, then they have to choose one blockchain and one crypto coin, and then all of the buying and then selling of NFTs for this creator and for this collection is done in a single crypto coin. Compare this with what we have in our 3D NFT marketplace. In our 3D NFT marketplace, we are oriented specifically, and like all of the items in our NFT marketplace are going to be three-dimensional objects. These three-dimensional objects are going to be displayed, animated, and having capabilities through our 3D software engine. And in addition to this, we have our own blockchain instance, and this blockchain instance is running software which is the same software which runs Ethereum mainnet, and the same software which runs multiple other blockchains, including Polygon Matic, including Avalanche AVAX, and including like a large number of other blockchains which offer their crypto coin. By having our own blockchain instance, we can deploy the smart contracts for the non-fungible tokens on our own blockchain instance, and in this way we do not require our users to pay gas fee for deployment of the smart contracts for the non-fungible tokens. And we do not require our users to pay also for transfers of ownership from one user to another user as well. In a sense, we are detaching the non-fungible token from one popular blockchain, and we are attaching the 3D NFTs to our own blockchain instance, and then we allow payments with crypto coins, not with a single crypto coin, but with a number of crypto coins. Currently, we have a choice and selection between 4 different crypto coins, and users who come to our 3D NFT marketplace and decide to buy a 3D NFT can purchase the 3D NFT with one of 4 different crypto coins. Currently, the choices include Solana Sol, Polygon Matic, Avalanche AVAX, and KuCoin, which is a big centralized crypto exchange. They have a coin called KCS. In addition to the payment in crypto with multiple crypto coins. We have a second parallel and independent way for buying and selling of our 3D NFTs done directly with a fiat currency. For example, if we have a user who comes to our NFT marketplace and they decide to pay in fiat currency in their national currency, what they can do is they could use their debit or credit card and they could send a payment, and this payment then is converted from their national currency to US dollars, and it is deposited in our bank account. Then next thing which happens is a transfer of ownership. The initial ownership is ours, and we're transferring this ownership to the user who did send us a payment for purchase of this 3D NFT. Then what is going to happen is this user who did purchase the 3D NFT is going to start using their 3D NFT, enjoying it for a while, and then maybe they're going to decide to offer their 3D NFT for sale. What is going then to happen is they're going to put a price for their 3D NFT, and let's say there's a second user who comes to our 3D NFT marketplace. They're browsing through the one or more collections and browsing through the items of the collections, and let's say they like the 3D NFT of the first user, and they are going to buy this 3D NFT from the first user, and let's say the second user decides to pay with fiat currency. So what is then going to happen is then they are going to send us the payment in fiat currency in their national currency. This payment is going to be converted from the national currency of the second user to US dollars and deposited in our bank account. The next thing which would happen is a transaction which transfer of ownership from first user to the second user. So the second user becomes owner of the NFT, and the first user is the former owner of the 3D NFT. Then what is going to happen is there's going to be a transfer from our bank account, and we're going to convert the payment from US dollars to the national currency of the first and former, now former user of the 3D NFT. And this payment is going to be received in the bank account of the former owner of the 3D NFT in their national currency. So what I did describe is the second and parallel and independent way of buying and selling of 3D NFTs directly with fiat currency. So with this set, I would be ending this little introduction of our project and our 3D NFT marketplace. Uh, I like to invite you to come and join the communities, and you can find them on our website of the 3D NFT marketplace. And I can tell you once again the name and the URL of our 3D NFT marketplace, which is 3dnft.decentralizedweb.org. On the bottom of every page, you can see the icons of the social networks that we post on. You can click on one or more of these icons, become a follower, or become a member of the group, and get notified about recurring events, just like the event today, which is happening on the channel of Instagram Live. And it is happening on Sundays, and it is an educational event covering different topics. With this said, I will be going back to the topic of today, which is biohacking. What a scientist would say about it. The topic is very, very interesting. It includes a little bit of biology and a little bit of psychology, and not a little bit, but a very strong dose of wisdom. Wisdom coming from an experienced scientist, which will tell us what is their opinion about biohacking. But if we're looking at the word hack throughout centuries, it has been used to mean lots of things, and none of these things is good. For example, in 1800s, a hack was a horse, a kind of meager horse, which was used to get stuff from one place to another place. So it was not the type of horse which instilled pride in the right, and the type of horse who could be used for competing and for sports. Modern usage describes a violent chop with a cleaver, such as by, for example, a butcher, or about an axe murderer. Then came the computer programming boom of the 1980s, which distinguished between code which was elegant and beautiful versus quick and dirty hack. Both got you the same goal, but the latter made any programmer worth of their salt cringe, and mutter something about needing to change the code either right away or eventually. From this emerged the hacker trope, and the like anti-villain inhabiting a murky novel lit by a 24/7 blue or green glow of the computer monitor, living on junk food, and like the thrill of breaking into databases for profit, or just to highlight security system failures, or to steal some money which could be used for buying of hot dogs or hamburgers. Um, and now we come to present day in which a cohort of start $1 billion business from your garage types have shifted their sights from app development and computer programming to do-it-yourself biology, coining the now ubiquitous portmanteau biohack. This has become a required word and meta tag for every podcast, book, conference, app, or device which is promoting fitness or nutrition or supplements or wellness or sleep or self improvement. The basic idea of biohacking is to figure out a quick and dirty way to bypass the security system of our bodies and mind to end to reach a goal. Many prominent biohackers' initial goals were actually pretty reasonable, such as moving from unhealthy to a healthy range of blood pressure and weight. Then, encouraged by their own progress, self-determination, and seemingly exquisite control of their own biology, uh, these people expanded their entrepreneurial horizons into smart aging that being 180 to 1 years, which was summarized in multiple uh, with solving energy approaches. Companies this try at home biological manipulations often cite laboratory studies done on mice as evidence of their safety and success in reversing age-related diseases or promoting longevity in humans. Like the goal are changing depending on whether the company is talking to the federal government or private donors. Um, Science inherently is slow, they say, and the FDA, which is the Food and Drug Administration of the US government, is even slower. So why not jump the line and alter your biochemistry by purchasing a pill online or editing your own DNA with a personal CRISPR kit, or dousing yourself in near infrared light in a sauna that you can deliver to your own living home. How about getting a chip implanted, or zapping up your skull with an electric simulator? What could actually go wrong? Um, like now, we're not actually a police. We're not making citizen arrests every time someone introduces a new gadget for fixing a plumbing problem or extrapolates from animal research to on resveratrol or catechenes that we should be drinking more like red wine or eating more chocolate respectively. But like scientists who have spent their entire career investigating the question, can we get better? These scientists come to view the whole mentality of biohacking as wrong-headed, marketed and motivated by profit, and actually working against the very goals its followers are setting for themselves. So we are actually creature of nature, and despite all the new gadgets and biohacks, we're still using uh, the plumbing technology, which dates back to Roman times, and the best way to keep our body fit, our mind sharp, and our emotions in their happy place is by following a recipe which has been passed down since the beginning of time on Earth. Bacteria, plants, in fact, all natural things are rhythmic, meaning that they're guided by upstates and downstates that specify alternating periods of high activity and dormancy. Whether we measure these cycles either in seconds, in hours, in days, or throughout the seasons. This is because nature repeats itself when it finds a pattern that works. During the up state, every cell in our body is naturally primed and pumped full of glycogen and ATP, which is our cell's energy capacity, as well as elevations in the stress hormone cortisol that supports our muscles, our heart, our metabolism, cognitive process, emotional regulation, and just the general get this done attitude. The big release of energy then depletes our batteries and requires its companion state, the downside, which during which our subsystems plug back into the metaphorical outlet to charge and charge back up at the cellular level. Downstates are when we give our heart a break from pushing all that nutrient-rich blood throughout our body, and when we give our metabolism a break from all of the inflammation, the oxidative stress, and sympathetic arousal caused by eating fast food or just by eating too fast. And when we give our mind a chance to wander, think bigger things, come up with new creative solutions, which cannot happen when we're responding to notifications um, like answering emails, putting out other people's fires. And but downsides not just for recharging our batteries to the same baseline every time. By prioritizing and spending considerable time in the down state, our body and brain get topped up with extra energy and nutrients, allowing us to reach beyond our baseline and grow smarter, stronger, and more self-regulated than we were before. These states support us whether we're training for half marathon, studying for an exam, or learning how to meditate. And in the scientific research, it finds that as we are aging, spending more time in the down state is the key to mental and physical health, to well-being and longevity. When we understand how to prioritize our energy demanding activities to occur during the upstate periods in our days, and energy replenishing activities during the downstate, then all our subsystems, including cardiovascular, metabolism, muscular, cognitive, and emotional, they hum along at their optimal settings. Even greater functioning comes when we bring these individual rhythms into alignment with each other, such that their upstates and downstates they synchronize, they grow stronger. For example, like a hard workout, this is a huge autonomic stress response that will naturally spark a downstate recovery process. But by choosing the right timing and type of exercise during the day, we can ensure that an even deeper recovery and greater readiness for the next workout, because we worked with our natural rhythms aligned with autonomic and sleep down states that caused us to grow stronger. Studies show that intensive cardio workout in the morning increases deep sleep compared with the same exercise done at the late afternoon. Similarly, the timing and type of meals we choose during the day determine what time our sleep hormone called melatonin gets released, ushering that calculated downstate Xanadu type of sleep for us. Working with our natural rhythms is not a hack. It's not a way to cheat the system or get one over to our boss. Our boss actually is nature, and its about optimization over trillions of days and nights. We have to stop spending so much time, energy, and money looking for the quick fix. We're one whole system made up of a lot of smaller subsystems that need to work together. That um, we so that we can function at our peak. There isn't one pill that is going to make all come together, or one subsystem that is the key to the whole package. Understanding how our rhythms work and making them working is free. The only one who profits from this is ourselves. And with this said, I will be ending this presentation. Thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. And I like once again to invite you to come and join our communities, become a follower or become a member of the group. And you can find the social networks that we post on the bottom of the pages of our 3D NFT marketplace. Once again, the name and the URL of our 3D NFT marketplace is 3dnft.decentralizedweb.org. 3D NFT is written in a way of the number 3, then the letter D, then 3 other letters NFT, and it is all together 3 NFT. Then this dot, then there are 2 words altogether, decentralized web. Then there is dot, and it ends with org. 3dnft.decentralizedweb.org. On the bottom of every page, you can see the icons of the social networks that we post on. You can come and join, become a follower, or become a member of the group, and then get notified about recurring events, just like the event today. And today is Sunday. The event is happening on the channel of Instagram Live, and it is an educational event, and it is video and audio event. With this said, I'm ending this presentation. Thank you for listening. Thank you for viewing. Have a nice day. Have a nice evening, and goodbye.